keep getting away with this! He can't keep getting away with it!
I mean, it's alright, like...
Hello there, I'm Brian Lasky, and welcome to another episode of the Not-so-Casual UFC Show, the show where I go over upcoming UFC fight cards and break them down with a slightly casual point of view, because that's what all of my friends want to hear and talk about. Yep, every single one of them. It doesn't matter age, group, gender, pause. This week's UFC card is UFC 282, headlined by Jan Blachowicz versus Magomed Ankalaev. Everybody's two favorite fighters and household names. So for those who don't know what originally was supposed to be this card, originally the current light heavyweight champion Yuri Prochazka was supposed to fight Glover Teixeira in a rematch to headline this card. But Yuri had to pull out of the fight because he injured himself having sex too hard, I think. Don't confirm me on that, but in doing so, he vacated the belt. This then led to a whole negotiations between Glover and the matchmakers of the UFC, saying he doesn't want to fight Ankalaev for this card. He wants to train for an extra month. UFC was like, nah, you got to fight this Ankalaev guy on this day, December, whatever the date is. And then you got to fight him that day or else you're not getting a title shot. And Glover said no, which, by the way, Glover is 100% in the right in this situation. This is the right decision by his part. But since Glover made that decision, Glover is not fighting on this card either. Next thing you know, Blachowicz, Ankalaev just got moved up into the championship belt matchup. So now here we are with two guys who are lesser ranked than Yuri and Glover fighting for the championship belt this Saturday night. So that kind of sucks, but really I'm over it now. There's still a lot of other good fights that are on this card to talk about. So let's break those down. Oh yeah, also like the video, subscribe to the channel, or else Paddy Pimblett will eat you. I don't know.
If you weren't a fighter, what do you think you'd be?
I'd definitely be a diabetic.
So first off, we'll start off with Billy Quarantillo versus Alexander Hernandez. I probably missaid his last name. Oof, my voice is a mess right now, dude. Anyways, so I've seen Billy fight. He's a really good fighter. I remember it was, his Burgos. I believe, this fight too I've seen. He's a very good fighter. Almost won the Burgos fight. I didn't realize it was over a year ago since he last fought. It was interesting. And Hernandez, I believe I've seen before. Yes, I believe it was this Moicano loss. Simply because I think Billy is slightly better. I think I'll say he'll win by decision. Bro, this is so stupid. Anyways, now on to Chris Curtis versus Joaquin Buckley. Second time we've seen Buckley fight on Not-so-Casual UFC Show. Fun fact. And then Chris Curtis, I've only seen him fight Hermanson, which is his last loss. He was on a good streak before then. I did not realize that. It's a little tough to decide who's going to win this fight. I feel like both these guys could win. Most people are saying Curtis by decision, it seems. I don't know. I like Buckley more. I'm just a bigger fan of him, so I'll just pick him. Alright, next up, Jay Perrin versus Raul Rosas Jr. Yes, I'm aware I can't speak at all. I'm leaving all this in. I'm not doing no second take. Okay, I did not realize Rosas was 6-0. I did not realize he has not lost yet. I know he's from Dana White Contender Series. This was this fight. But yeah, he's a very interesting fighter. He seems very balanced. I am just gonna pick him. I'm not sure, is he won? Okay, yeah, so he's won by submission, won by KO. Oh, because I don't want to just pick decision again. I picked decision for the last few fights, so that's a little boring. Let's say knockout. All right, to end the prelims, we got a really solid heavyweight matchup. Jairzinho Rozenstruik, Chris Daukaus. Chris Daukaus, he's been on a 2-fight losing streak, but it was to Derek Lewis, Curtis Blades, both very good guys. I know he was on a good streak before that. I remember it was this fight was a viral knockout. But yeah, Rozenstruik is very good. It's just unfortunate, when it's lost to Blades, lost to Volkov, Cyril gone. He's fought some of the best of the division. I think Rosenstrike has shown a little bit more. I think for that, I would say Rosenstrike decision. This is an actual great fight. Really good fight I'm looking forward to. Both undefeated. Bryce Mitchell, Ilya Tapora, featherweight division. I mean, both these guys are really, really good fighters, bro. First off, Topuria, I mean, his knockout resume already is crazy. That last fight against Herbert, the right hook he had was insane. And then Bryce Mitchell, he's been fighting good guys too. You know, it was a very clean decision against Barboza, Fili, Rosa, etc. It was mainly this Barboza fight that I last seen that I think of him of, where he just absolutely dominated Barboza on the ground. So this is a very, very interesting matchup between these two. I'm not sure how Topuria's takedown defense is, because I think if this fight goes to the ground, I do think Bryce Mitchell has the clear advantage. But then again, you know, Topuria might just have that different power. He might just have some different power to knock Bryce out. So, it's tough. Georgia, Arkansas. Georgia versus Arkansas. It's tough to go against Camel Shorts, because I do think Topuria will knock him out. I do think that. Yeah, a lot of people agree. It's so, yeah, I think I gotta go Topuria by knockout, dude. I love the cargo pants, bro. He's got the best kit in the UFC, bro. But it's gonna be a tough matchup. It's gonna be tough. But I'll predict the finish. Topuria's gonna finish him. Here, next fight, we got Darren Till versus Dricus du Plessis. I think I pronounced that right, but anyways, I was a pretty big fan of Darren Till for a good amount of time. However, I do think he's fallen off from his his last few fights. Brunson, Whitaker. I mean, he hasn't fought in so long, dude. He's also been injured a lot. Had a lot of fights set up, got injured a lot. I mean, hopefully he doesn't get injured for this fight before this video comes up. But anyways, du Plessis, he is the real deal. I think this is very easily maybe bold prediction. I think this is like the performance of the night. First round knockout, du Plessis. I think this is the time to show round one knockout. I know I'd said for Topuria as well, but du Plessis, he will legitimately knock Darren Till out. He's got such great power. Remember that Tavares fight watched last July? This dude is legit. He's about to climb up the middleweight division. Give me du Plessis. Very quickly, I'll go over this fight. For a third fight on a pay-per-view card, it's not that interesting. Even if it was Robbie Lawler, who was originally scheduled for this fight. Shout out to Moreno for picking it up. But anyways, I'll still say this name by decision.
So now onto the card's co-main event. The fight itself might not be that interesting, but it's really interesting because this man is fighting.
I'd definitely be a diabetic.
Paddy Pimblett is already one of the UFC's biggest stars without fighting some of the toughest guys of his division yet. Hell, even my brother knows who Paddy is, and he doesn't even watch any UFC or knows anything about it. He's just seen him before over the internet. Now, yes, he's become viral online due to his odd haircut, his accent, and laid-back personality, but when he's in the cage, he looks like a complete fighter. He can strike, he can grapple, he has legitimate submission skills. Already has 2 rear naked choke wins in the UFC. And I'll admit, I didn't bother researching Jared Gordon, Paddy's opponent. I'm just gonna assume he's a decent fighter, but I don't care. I'm picking Paddy anyways. He's a scouser.
And now we are on to the main event, the light heavyweight championship of the world. Jan Blachowicz versus Magomed Ankalaev. Alright, here's the deal. I don't particularly care who wins this fight. Probably Ankalaev will win. I probably have the prediction right over here. But anyways, the rest of this video is just going to be me talking about my channel, my life, what to expect, etc.
If you're a friend of mine or you just come to watch this video because you're a UFC fan like me, there's gonna be no other UFC content for the rest of this video. It's just gonna be me talking. I don't even know why I have the mic here. I don't even need that. But like, you can click away if you want to. If not, it doesn't hurt me or offend me at all. But this is just for me. But yeah, anyways, I haven't posted anything for a few weeks now. I'm aware of that. I've been focusing on other things, you know, outside of my YouTube life, aka my real life. I don't know why I worded it like that. But yeah, so there's gonna be a large break for me in terms of uploading videos to this channel. It won't be until 2023. No, this does not mean I'm quitting uploading videos. It's just gonna be a very long break. However, I did want to make one more video before the year ends and just update this, plus UFC thing to make, so still to keep my mind fresh on, you know, editing, filming, all this stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking about what I want to do with this channel in 2023. I do think the Not-so-Casual UFC show is here to stay. I do have fun making these types of videos. They get decent amount of views per one. I definitely want to get, I don't want to say experimental with more of my videos. I think it's just more like not just on type of videos, but how to edit them, how to film them. I want to do more different stuff with them than more than what I have been doing, because it has kind of been the same. I mean, hell, for this channel, it's now going to be 2 UFC Not-so-Casual UFC show episodes in a row. Jesus Christ, that's such a long name. Oh, what have I done? I mean, I want to keep my channel fresh, you know, every week or so. I don't think there's much to talk about in fantasy football anymore. Both of my teams are mid as hell. There's nothing to talk about there. So, recapping my channel update, more videos to come in the next year. Looking to go on a, you know, more concise schedule, but schedule for next year is going to look very different, but we'll persevere. Also, if you watch this video all the way to the end, just want to say thank you. You didn't have to. This was just for me, so. But anyways, if you have made it to the end, thank you for watching. Peace.